In the September-October 2022 issue of the Saturday Evening Post, we look forward to cooler temperatures, pumpkin spice, a new school year, and the Halloween season. We start with an interview with a Scream Queen herself, Jamie Lee Curtis. You might be surprised to learn that Jamie Lee Curtis doesn't really enjoy watching horror movies. Maybe that's what made her fright so believable as Laurie Strode in the 1978 movie Halloween. And now, 44 years later, in the forthcoming movie Halloween Ends. Which leads to the question, is the Halloween horror franchise really coming to an end? Next, we look at horror's past. In Night of the Horror Hosts, post-film reviewer Bill Newcott follows the shifting foundations of the campy late-night characters who brought us classic low-budget horror flicks every weekend, from the lost TV episodes of Vampira in 1957 through the UHF ghouls and local public access TV goblins, to today's online and streaming shows, epitomized by Rich Coz's Sven Gulli. Armed with grease paint, bad puns, and a library of public domain movies, these odd MCs have introduced the best and the worst horror movies ever made to generation after generation of TV viewers. Of course, horror isn't limited to the screen. When you think of the early names in horror, your mind probably goes to writers like Edgar Allan Poe, Bram Stoker, and H.P. Lovecraft. But in The Women Who Built the Horror Genre, writers Peyton Brunet and Blair Davis introduce you to illustrators like Marguerite Brundage, June Tarpey Mills, and Lily Renee, women who brought to colorful life the frightening stories in early horror magazines and comic books. Of course, it isn't all about horror. In the next issue of The Post, we look back at MASH as the classic TV show turns 50. We explore the flip side of giving advice, fly with Jimmy Stewart during World War II, examine the joys of volunteering in your neighborhood, and much more. All coming your way soon from the Saturday Evening Post.